Hey guys, it's Josh. Um, haven't made a video in a few weeks. Um, had top surgery on Monday, bandaged, bloody drains, not feeling too hot. And before that was just a bunch of work shit, getting myself prepared to be off for the amount of time I'm taking. Um, it's gonna be a short video. I don't feel very good. This is my first time really out of bed. I'm on in my living room right now, so I'm gonna eat dinner and chill and go lay back down. Um, so this week's topic is trans enough, which I really hate because I feel like all it does is imply no matter what, no matter where you fall on the binary, that you still have to fall somewhere. Um, that you still have to fall to either the right or the left. You still have to be a woman or a man, and there's nothing in between. Um, I've had a lot of people tell me I'm not trans enough. I've had people ask my wife if I'm gay and if she is just a cover up, like if she's just with me so nobody knows I'm gay. Because I'm not this super masculine. So I have two earrings in. Figured I'd explain that because I just noticed it. I had to take out my plugs for surgery, and this one closed up a bit, so I have my stretching thing back in there. So, like, I'm not that much of an idiot. My wife is begging to disagree. So, you're lucky I'm nice. Turn this camera over while you're eating them ribs looking all ridiculous. We're having ribs for dinner. And she's over there making looks, holding a hunk of meat just. Man, you're lucky I don't turn this around. I think I'll strike you tonight. Okay, so trans enough. um, I feel like as long as you're comfortable with who the fuck you are, it doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine or any of these things. I'm a 31-year-old muscular, decently physically fit guy. 90% of the people that don't know me but that interact with me, like at work or things like that, think I'm a giant douche because I'm very abrasive. I'm very no bullshit. I'm not going to ask you how your day's going if I genuinely don't give a fuck. So I'm not one for small talk. I'm not going to be like, hey, how about this weather? If I don't care what you have to say, I'm not going to ask you. So a lot of people think that I'm a dick because... But when they get to know me and they see that I'm just this teddy bear of a guy that was raised by my mom and grandma and crochets my little Yorkie blankets and cries at Golden Girls and extra gum commercials, then that's when all the other questions start about, oh, is this guy a queer or what? If you're happy with who the fuck you are, then it doesn't matter if you're enough for anybody else. What matters is that you're enough for you. I have a problem with that trans enough thing because being transgender does not define who I am. Being transgender to me is a birth defect that I am correcting physically, surgically, etc. I was born with some problems. I was born specifically I was born club-footed. So I had these special Forrest Gump shoes I had to wear for a while because my feet were backwards. Um, so when I go up to meet somebody, I'm not going to be like, hey, my name is Josh. I was born cross-eyed and club-footed. But that really doesn't matter now. That's not who I am. My eyes are straight. My feet are okay. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, you don't have to disclose that to anybody. So for them to know that you're trans enough or not, that's on you, on who you decide to tell. But honestly, unless they're feeding, fucking, financing, there's no reason anybody should have to know anything about you. And hopefully in today's society, we've matured enough that, well, obviously we haven't, but hopefully in time we'll mature enough where our level of manhood isn't measured by the length of the hair on our face or our ass, or isn't measured by how much of a douchebag we could be on a daily basis, but just the kind of person we are. To me, I refuse to use the term trans enough, but I am man enough. I'm man enough because I work, I provide for my wife, I provide a roof over our head. There's fucking food in my fridge right now that I had to work to bring in. That's what a man is. A man has nothing to do with if you know how to fix a car. I don't. If you know how to change your oil. I don't. You know, if you know how to, that's not a man. That's a handy human being. Because you have a penis doesn't make you a man. It makes you a human being that happens to have their vagina on the outside of their body. But to me, a man is somebody that fucking mans up, lets their balls drop, takes care of their responsibility, provides for their families, and doesn't make excuses. So when it comes to, are you trans enough? I don't think any one of us should have to worry about being anything enough. The real question should be is, are you enough for you? Whatever you want to be, whatever you believe you are you enough for you? And the answer should always be yes. As long as you are enough for you, everyone else can drop dead. That's my insight. Try and light a fire, and I can't really bend down to light my fireplace. And I think my fireplace has a thing against my wife. For the past 3 weeks, she cannot keep a fire lit, and I can't. I'm surprised I could take a piss. I can't bend down to stoke that bitch. Sorry, baby. Why don't you get some of that?
Do your video.
I'm gonna take this fork, and I'm gonna stab you right in the areola, and you will.
Go in the icebox and get a suppository and give you a little surprise.
I just want to. You make my titty hurt, you bitch. Fuck, man. So that's my video. Don't worry about what anybody else thinks of you, because they don't matter. Worry about if you're comfortable in your own skin. Are you enough for you? I mean, there's plenty of times I don't feel like I'm enough of a man because of the rest of my body that does not match this. You know what I'm saying? We're our own worst critics, but I think when it comes to being enough, I'm enough for what I want to achieve. I'm man enough to at least be accomplishing the little that I am accomplishing, and hopefully as I grow, I'll get better. So I'm going to take some more pills. I'm going to smoke some more medication, delicious ganja, and I'm going to fucking lay back down. So thanks for watching my video. Sorry it's been, a hot minute, but hopefully now that I'll be home for a few weeks, I'll be able to be a little better on top of it. All right, guys, so namaste.